So their policy is if you're not going to abide, you're going to have to get off the plane. You have to be.
Oh, then they can remove me off the plane.
You and your whole
So then
family.
there's going to be a federal offense, and then you and your wife will be in jail, and your kids will be.
Okay. So my kid, wait. So my wife, we're going to be in jail, and my kids are going to be what?
It's a federal offense if you don't abide by.
I bought that seat.
Okay, I understand it's your Mesa. My Mesa's not here.
Right.
So you still,
Right, I paid. I got him a ticket on another flight so that my son would have a seat. And you're saying you're gonna give that away to someone else that when I paid for that seat, that's not right.
I just want to introduce myself. I'm Jenna. I'm sorry. I know you guys are frustrated. Hi. I'm sorry. I already know the situation. I've heard your accident. I know the man. Other than what's going on, is there anything else I can do? I know you guys are frustrated now. Basically, what it comes down to is not adult people. It's FAA because he's 2 and under.
Okay, I got a solution. He can sit in her lap.
Right.
Okay, and then we can take off, and then we can put him back in the car seat. That's what FAA rules are.
No,
the bottom line
with
is
him being they're not. We're pulling him up right now. With him being 2, he cannot sit in the car seat. That's the purpose of infant seat. He has to sit in your arms the whole time. He can, technically he couldn't even be on a seat.
He rode on a car seat the whole way out here on a Delta flight.
And that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to do the best I can now. But what I'm letting you know is, unfortunately, he can't be there. I wish I could help you guys. I really do.
What you're saying makes no sense because we flew out here on a Delta plane and he sat in a car seat.
According to the rules we're pulling up right now, he technically cannot be in a car seat because he's in the arms.
Okay,
they're doing it right now, and they're going to clarify before I misspeak.
Okay.
So I'll just stop you there. They're doing it, and they're going to print it out in black and white, so that way whether I'm wrong or they're wrong, that doesn't matter. The situation is this plane is not going to move until we get you guys up, and that's fine. We can all sit here all night if that's what you guys want to do.
But that's wrong.
I get that it's wrong.
I paid for that seat.
I understand, and that person left, and then now you don't want anyone there, so you want another passenger not to sit there the whole flight. I get that.
I paid for the seat.
I understand
right.
that. I understand that.
Okay, but if your stance is that he cannot be in that seat when the plane takes off. Okay,
no, he cannot be in a seat at all because he's an infant. And I get that it was handled.
Wait, he can't be here at all.
No, in a seat. He can't occupy a seat because he's 2 years old, and that's FAA regulations. So,
no one's ever told. Then how did we get out here?
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying.
And also, too, how did we get through security with 2 kids, 2 car seats, go all the way through your gateway and through the gate, and then they come down and say that we have to get off this plane, and that's the seat you're talking about. So you're physically gonna remove my.
I'm not gonna. It's out of my hands now. I'm just letting you know from this point on, this plane will not go anywhere until you guys just. No, you can sit here. We can all just chill here. I'm just trying to help you. This is all I can do. It's only in my hands now.
Trying to help us would have been not overselling the flight and not trying to force us to get him out of that seat that I paid for and holding this whole plane up. It would have been a lot easier for you guys to just say, not have that standby come down and we could be on our way.
So, I get that too. I wish it would.
So why didn't that happen? Why isn't that happening?
I don't know. But as far as I know, he can no longer occupy that seat. So, like I said, I'm just giving you what's left. So it's your choice. We can sit here for the next 4 hours if you want, 5 hours. Sit here until tomorrow, but this plane will not be here. And so I told you guys, I wanted to give you guys a courtesy to introduce myself, and I get that that's not helping you.
How was that giving us a courtesy?
You know what? I was just coming to say hi and try to do it, but I apologize. I shouldn't be instructed. I'll let them handle it, and then you guys can go from there. Okay? Okay, so go. Yeah, they're coming. Thank you.
Okay, so this is where we're at now at this point. There's an option to have you guys all off the flight, or we're going to reclaim the whole aircraft, and we're going to go back.
So we're getting kicked off this plane no matter what now?
Yes, I told you that in the beginning. You had 2 options, and now it's come too far.
So what are we supposed to do? I got 2 infants and my wife. We have nowhere to stay. There's no more flights. What are we supposed to do? Sleep in the airport? No. You should have thought about that before you oversold the flight. I paid for that seat. I paid for that seat. So now we're getting kicked off the plane.
Which option do you want to take? Did you want to get on your own?
So wait, what are we supposed to do once we're off this plane?
That is not up to me, and the rest is everybody.
Well, it should be.
It's not. At this point, you guys are on your own.
Unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable. Great customer service. Awesome. Great job.